I mean, that's 14 points different in qualifying round, and all that arrows is not really that huge different. Now we're down to 24 arrows only. So it all just depends how their nerves hold up.
You can see that Canada won the bronze medal over Denmark. Sorry, Stefan. So the USA and Australia will face off in this match. Coming up right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to the field of play for the Compound Junior Men's Team Gold Medal Final. Shooting for the gold medal, on target number 1, Australia, Harry Howden, Remy Leonard, Hamish Thompson. And their challengers for the gold medal, USA. Representing the United States of America, Curtis Broadnax, Zachary Harris, Ethan King. Line judge for the match, Bjorn Strandby, as we're getting underway. And it will be T1, target 1, the United States of America, shooting first.
All right, so this match is all set, and we're going to take a look at the shooting order and what these teams have decided. The youngest one on the U.S. team is Zach Harris at 16 years old. Both Curtis Broadnax and Ethan King, seniors in high school. Just trying to get through high school at this point. Both archers telling me that they're not at school for the entire month of February and are having to do schoolwork in their hotel rooms on the daily. First up, Ethan King. Good shot by Ethan. You can see those nerves. He was just trying to get that thumb to the button.
I'm not sure if that was nerves, it's just his technique that does that, because that looked kind of crazy. Yeah, both Curtis and Ethan is gonna shoot later, so they're gonna get very good practice for later.
Curtis Broadnax in the gold medal compound junior men. Ethan will be in for bronze. They'll be shooting against that archer, Remy Leonard, for the bronze from Australia.
USA unofficially leading by 2.
Halfway through this first end, USA leads by 2. You're right, Stefan, it might just be his technique.
Yeah.
10-10-10.
Kind of the same spot for Broadnax, both his. Good shot by the 18-year-old, Remy Leonard. Low for Hamish Thompson, 17 years old, out of Melbourne, Australia.
United States, scoring will now take place. Australia will be shooting first when we resume.
So looking across the board, you can see for no questionable line calls, so confirmation from the judge on that would be 59-56. So the U.S. takes a 3-point lead early on. A note for the U.S., definitely only 1-9 shot in that first end.
Curtis has the distinction of having won every individual match he has been in so far this season.
You say what's on the screen?
Good look at the youngest member of the U.S. team, Zach Harris. Any pressure on team round, Stefan, when you're the only person in the first end to shoot a 9? Do you feel it? Does your team try to pick you up?
Yeah, sometimes they'll just say that you just need to relax and it's all right. I mean, they're still having a decent lead, so it doesn't. Somebody have to shoot the 9.
Yeah.
And he came back strong afterwards and he put it right in the middle. So that's the important part. I mean, we all gonna shoot 9s, but how is it you gonna do afterwards?
Yeah, we definitely saw that from the U.S. women's team in the gold medal match just a few moments ago after Athena shot an 8 and she was able to come back later on and pound out some 10s. All right, so as we head into our second end of competition for this compound junior men's team gold medal match, the victor walks away with gold and the other team silver. Australia shoots first, being behind in points.
Nine.
Good shot.
Potential 4-point lead for the USA in the next 3 rounds.
Good shot by Ethan King. Looks like he got it. Now Curtis Broadnax. Good shot by the 2017 World Archery Youth Outdoor Champion, Curtis. Did it in Rosario back in October of 2017. of movement in that bow arm on that release.
And 10.
Yeah, good shot.
Up to a 5-point lead possible, even 6 for the American team, depending on that second arrow's call.
Yeah.
10-9 liner.
Yeah.
10.
Good shot by Zach.
Yeah.
10 points to take us to the halfway mark.
So we got a couple line calls for the United States, 9-10 liners that are going to be discussed by the judge. So let's listen in and see what those calls will be.
The odds are good that the US will pick up one of those 2 points.
10, 10, 10.
A 4-point lead minimum for the United States, possibly 5, maybe even 6, or likely to be 5. We'll find out in a moment.
10, 10, 10.
So there you go, perfect score
Target
for the
2.
United States.
10, 9, 10, 9, 9, 10.
So an additional 3 points will go in terms of score, will go to the United States. So their scores will move to 119, and Australia will sit at 113. You know, looking at this replay, Steph and Ethan King, it looked like his thumb has settled down a bit. So I think it was a little bit of nerves at the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think he ever been in a archery event before at all. I mean, he been in Lancaster and he shot the shoot off there for last year, and I think he won it, the amateur division. So he knows how it is being on the stage.
Keep going. You're doing it.
It's always different every time.
Coach in the box, George Riles, famous for his academy down in Georgia, trying to keep it light with these young athletes. Stefan talked about it, you know, it's really about keeping it light, keeping those nerves out. And when you have a lead like this going into the third end, the United States already sitting on 6 points, it's important to keep it light, I would think, but also to stay focused. You don't want to start handing points back to the other team.
You're 4.
Yeah, because
you're 4.
what is that, 6 points lead is, they might already think that they should win now, but 6 points is nothing, 6 nines, and they might be tied, so.
Yeah.
So they still have to keep focused, but it loosen up a little bit, it'll make it easier.
Yeah.
Shot.
Under pressure of a wailing cell phone in the arena, able to get that 10.
Nine.
Thompson still searching for his rhythm in this team gold match.
Shot, Harry.
Yeah.
Wow, good shot.
Yellow card in the United States.
Oh, this is. Oh.
us what happened there.
You're doing good.
So I guess
Put it
he
in
walked
there.
out over the line before Ethan was back. And then the next thing that happened is he needs to have his arrow, he needs to have his point of his arrow in the quiver before he walks out.
Okay.
And then he walks out with the arrow in his hand. He needs to get his second yellow card. He needs to go back, put the arrow down. Or normally we would just take the arrow and just throw it out, like throw it behind of the, like where the coaches are, and then just take another arrow and go on the line, because it have to be in the quiver.
Oh, but stay in.
So that's really, if you look at it, a bit of a time penalty. So the United States with only 57 seconds remaining on the clock, and this is archery, so anything can happen. But hopefully for Zach Harris, he's going to be able to let that go and just get back to business. So the Australian team now with a bit of an opening here if they can capitalize. 9 on the first arrow.
Yeah. Sorry. Sure. You got 30.
Sometimes people, they don't take long enough steps, so it's 1 meter line. If you don't take it really long enough, you might step right on the line, and then the other guy starts going out. Then you get a yellow card for that also.
Good shot.
13, Harry.
Good shot by Harry. All right, so the USA resets now. And Ethan King, as he knocks his arrow up, he's going to go to full draw with 47 seconds on the clock. For 3 shooters to get up and down.
Yep. Right in there. Yeah.
This is why you have the experienced Curtis Broadnax going, because with 20 seconds left on the clock, Curtis knows what's at stake. He's been here before.
Settle down.
Go to full draw at 14, plenty of time.
Yeah.
Good teamwork and a great shot by Curtis. So with that bit of a disaster, I guess you could say, or learning experience, Stefan, the United States only gives back 1 point to Team Australia.
Set, get ready to go again. Okay, let's keep it going.
All right, so good advice from
Arrows.
Coach Riles. Tell everybody just calm down.
Check the back.
All right, so let's take a look at the mistakes. Tell us what happened here as you look at it one more time.
Yeah, we couldn't really see the line, but I think he steps back and see now he has the arrow in his hand, and he's like, oh, he actually didn't know the rule. Now he needs to go back and then out. Yep, that's it.
So that was just burning valuable time off the clock. Plus, it's going to make you think about what just happened and take your mind off of, actually fill your mind, really. Oftentimes in archery, we talk about having a blank mind to shoot good shots. So I would imagine it would kind of fill your head with what just happened.
Sometimes it's just better to just take 1 second longer than being a little bit too fast. I mean, they usually had time enough, so there's no reason for them to stress too much to hurry up to get on the line.
So we are governed by certain rules and the way the whole procedure works. And we reset now as we head to our final end of regulation competition. Australia, once again, will start us off as they are 5 points adrift of the United States.
Good shot. That's right. Sitting there. Shot, Hamish.
This is the rhythm that Australia's been needing in this competition. If they're going to put any pressure on the U.S., it's got to be all 10s.
Yeah. Same hole.
That's how you deliver it.
There we go. Now we're back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Curtis. Nice. Good job. Yep.
10, 10, and a liner.
I think you've been shooting low all these arrows.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you on that. I'm surprised that
Now he moves this side.
he just did.
It can be also that he's nervous sometimes. I think he's shooting a trigger, so when you're nervous, sometimes you might aim a little bit low just because you are nervous.
All right, so Australia just shot a 9.
2 arrows to go in regulation play for Australia.
So they've dropped another point.
Nine, final regulation.
That was a low one. No question about that one. What a good-looking target for Harry Howden from Australia. Delivers another solid 10 for the team.
He only dropped 1 point in the whole match.
Whole match.
Yep.
Nine,
Just low.
final arrow.
Bring it home, Curtis.
So now just a 6 to win. I mean, it does happen, but it shouldn't happen, so it should be fine.
Nine,
Curtis shoots the 9, and the gold medal will go to the United States of America.
Now we just talked about he shot low and then he shoots high, so
Sometimes in those situations you lose a little bit of focus, do you think? Because you know all you need to do is just put it in the gold?
yeah, just fire the shot before the time goes out or anything. Just, it doesn't really matter anything. Just shoot it high, it's fine.
So the United States will stand on top of the podium here in just a few moments as these three plow their way through the rest of the field and able to secure gold. We'll wait for the total point tally, but it looks like it's going to be 233 to 228. There is one arrow that had an asterisk next to it.
points for USA. Will be the final tally. And victory for the United States of America. Official.
So the United States, Curtis, Zach, and Ethan will remember this for a long time. As by the time we get to the next World Archery Indoor Championships in 2020, Curtis and Ethan both they'll age out of this competition. So they'll be shooting with you.
Yeah.
Now, with that said, you've won 3 outdoor junior world championships in a row in your day, plus the European, so 5 in a row outdoor. And you're only 22 years old, so you've only been a couple of years now, where you have to shoot with these seniors. Seems to be going pretty well for you, ranked number 1 in the world.
Yeah, right now I'm having a little unlucky time, but last year and the last many years actually been pretty good for me. I don't have any problems right now, but junior is always different. When you change to senior, sometimes many people they stop because either they go to college and all that stuff. But if you get that little bit of success and you really like to get more of it, and then some people just keep fighting for more.
There's the rankings. USA, Australia, and Canada will stand on the podium for this one in our final rankings for the compound junior men's team.